Stand by for transmission.
Johnson,
You are about to find out why and the big reason why this is called the premier Mega Truck Racing Series.
What's up? What's up?
what's up, yeah? How was your day going so far?
PMTR on the couch.
Living the good life, huh?
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
I just went fishing, and I don't have motors to work on and any of that stuff. So me and my kids, we was ripping lips.
That's a good day.
Yeah,
I've been,
haven't went fishing in probably 5 years.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Y'all do any good?
Well, actually, I haven't been pond fishing in like 5 years. I go surf fishing every time I go to the beach, but I caught the most, of course. Landon didn't catch any, and of course, Jackson got his one. He was happy, and Core No More may have captained the ship long enough to catch a couple.
It happens. Well, yeah. Another awesome day. Man, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start.
Was it an awesome day for you?
It was a day. I actually got to the shop a couple hours ago and found a lot of the broken things that happened this weekend. So
But not an axle.
No comment.
Right. So
opinion. So anybody's got any 106 parts?
Get your trailer and come get these axles.
Anybody's got any? Joey's not listening right now. Anybody's got any 106 parts?
Corey's selling a whole rig. He's got axles, tires, gears, everything, rims.
Yeah, I'm not there in life. I want to eventually eliminate these things, I think.
Oh, okay. Eliminate the 106s. Okay, that's a good idea.
Just not this year. I got to get through the year. So we're going to patch up as best we can. So, yeah, I'm looking for a ring and pinion or a whole third member. I'm not sure the ratio yet. That truck's had so many different ratios in it. It's not even funny.
Matt, this is not a sale.
I know.
Not finding parts live.
I thought I'd pitch that while I got my time. Hey, everybody, like and share. If you get a quick second, like and share this. Let's get this.
Like and share that Matt's looking for 106 parts.
Yes, please. Please. The more people that see that, the better odds I get getting a good deal on it.
Recap though. Hey, recap.
Back to Premiere. Sorry about that. I had a little.
This is the recap of our video. Let's start off with our agenda.
Yep. Right. You want to Did anybody like and share yet? Has anybody done that? Did you like and share yet, Joey?
Oh, no.
Like and share, man.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you.
You're getting ready to cut me off, aren't you?
Right. Uh-uh.
All right. Well, while we're all liking and sharing this, let's jump into our awesome sponsors this year.
Yeah, I
Man.
can't figure it out, bro. On the cell phone. Maybe it's just me now. So everybody can't figure it out. There he is.
Hey, yeah. So this year we had our first ever title sponsor come on. Grant and the guys down at FTI, man, those guys are. What was that?
My door open.
But yeah, Grant and the guys down at FTI, Sniper Gearbox, man, like awesome group of guys, awesome product. most of the guys on our series run either a transmission, transfer case, converter, some part from those guys. I know I'm probably going to give Grant a holler here this week and get some more stuff. So, what's up, Brian? But yeah, FTI, man, first ever title sponsor for Premier Mega Truck Racing. That's huge.
Grant had a ball, by the way. I know we got to go. I know we got to go through this part quick.
No,
but
you're good. Jump on it.
Grant had a ball. Okay, he says I got a lot of good info to take back to the team. They're going to be very impressed. I'm impressed. You guys are doing great. When I tell you, if nobody made me or us feel proud, Grant did. FTI Performance Prestige.
Every time I seen him, he was smiling and ready to rock and roll.
He brought parts with him on the airplane. He shipped parts out. Let me tell you, okay? Did somebody have fun? He was like, it was everything you said and some.
Heck yes. No, it was. I don't know anybody who didn't have a great time with this event. We'll get into the event in a minute. Dennis Ruger, All Out Performance, Mega Truck sponsor. Man, another great supporter. He's at pretty much every event. I think he's been at every event this year and plans on making all
actually, he's been at like almost every event since day one.
Since day one. Yeah. Yep. He's checking you guys' trucks out. He's making sure everything's safe.
Thank you, Dennis. Thank you, All Out.
Yep. All the trucks. But again, man, Dennis Ruger, All Out, dude, just awesome. Builds awesome trucks. Does, like I said, does a million things for the sport that people don't even know. Clayton Homes, they are our super truck. So the guys at Clayton Homes, man, those guys are jumped on board with us this year. National sponsor, for the 1-ton class. So super cool to have them guys on. This is their first year with us. Hoyle's Tire and Axle. Dylan over at Hoyle's Tire and Axle, man. I think they've been with us from the start too, haven't they, Jim?
Day one.
Yes. Big sponsor, not little guys either. Like big sponsors every year. These guys have believed in us from the start, and are still believing in us. So huge shout out to those guys.
Who knows? Hey, who knows? Hey, he might be able to help you get some axle parts.
Well, hey, I just hit me up after the show.
That was a good one. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Butler Built, man, they came aboard with us at PRI. That is a huge deal. They're designing a seat around our Pro Mega trucks. So, man, if you don't have a safe seat, and I can't express this enough because it caught me, and like it hits near and dear to me because I got hurt not having a good seat. So, Butler Built is the only reason that I can drive a Mega truck today. They have the safest seat on the market. Man, I've taken some hits. I've taken some bad landings, and it's like you're in bed in that thing. Like it's just totally.
And I can say there was a couple live feeds ago. We asked how my seat worked. Hey, it performed perfectly. Prestige. My seat is
perfect.
100%.
You can't ask for anything better.
100% perfect.
Yep. You don't get out the truck with the back aches. You don't get out the truck with your neck hurting. The seat.
I wasn't thrown around in my seat.
The seat absorbs all that energy for you.
Yep.
So yeah, Butler Built seats, man, Dominic down there. Like I said, great guys. If you don't have a Butler Built seat yet and you'd like to purchase one, get with me and Joey and we can get you lined up with Dominic. They can get you set up with some pretty cool stuff from Premier.
Yep.
Pools Trucking. Again, those guys have been on us this is their third year, I think, too.
Yep.
So huge shout out to those guys.
Second year hauling trucks. First year they gave us a little money, and last year they brought trucks from Minnesota out to New York and back. This year Xbox brought trucks from New England down to Georgia. been shuffling them around locally. They will be at Saluda May
The pit.
18th. Yep.
The pit, May 18th.
Xbox and Brian and Junior will be there.
Next Generation Auto Works. Another one that's returning. You know, they've been with us for at least, you know, I'm pretty sure day one too.
Yeah.
So yeah, Chase and his team over there. Davis Off Road, man, Brian and Daniel, they've been with us from the start. Like I said, man, all these guys, they believe in what we're doing, and they're returning every year. They want to see us get bigger and bigger.
Everybody we've talked about between you said a couple guys hit you up. Everybody hit me up since our last race.
No doubt. Bert's 4x4. That's another one. Like, you know, everybody, you know, probably everybody's watching knows Bert. Like, that dude is, from the moment he shows up to a track, I don't think he gets to take a breath until everyone goes home. And he's probably working on people's stuff to get them on the trailer to get them home too.
Right now.
Yeah. So that's, like I said, another huge shout out, man, Bert. Thanks for jumping on boards again. Bert's 4x4. Carl Jet, KJ's Custom Cuts. Man, tire cutting is fool that you could ever imagine.
No doubt.
I know he, like I said, that dude will drive anywhere. He'll do anything for you. He'll to cut your tires. He'll meet you wherever he can do. You know, whatever is easiest for you, Carl is down for doing. So, huge shout out to KJ Custom Cuts.
Thank
you,
you,
if you need your tires cut, hit him up. All right, Joey, take it from here.
Yeah, so Marker 17 Marina, Brian Forehand, thank you so much for all you do, not just for me, for the organization, for the support. Real close with Ryan Anderson and Dennis. He wasn't able to make it there, but he was totally involved in what we're doing. Thank you, Brian. Chris Wheezy, thank you. Killing it with the videos. Came on board with us finally this season. We got him. We've been.
Oh, Joey's gone. Oh yeah, Wheezy Graphics. Oh hey, there he is. But yeah, look, little Wheezy Graphics right there. He just did my sweatshirts for me.
Yeah.
Little shout out.
Thank you, Chris. Cody, Video Toe Media, been on since day one. Back in the wakeboarding days when he was like, dude, you got a life story, and here we are. Video Toe Media mega trucks now.
He's in the back. He's in the backstage right now too.
Yeah, thank you, Cody. Speed Squad Marketing, AJ with Bunch Concrete, 2J's brought one of the folks trucks out, the Hunter's old truck, the old bone collector or bone crusher. Thank you so much, Junior. Been on board since day one. Wicked Fabrication, Duke and them boys are down at Louisiana Mudfest right now. Thank you, Duke. Brannick Motorsports, any sway bars, gear chunks. Thank you, guys. Gino's Home Service, again, since day one. They'll be out at Saluda. Make sure you find Angel or Gino. Will Wood, Caleb, since day one, we called him. We showed him. Everybody's using Will Wood brakes. Literally, he was like, dude, I'm already on board. You don't even know it. I know what you're doing. I'm following what you're doing. We want in. Thank you. So thank you so much, Caleb. We got a new sponsor just here last week. Western Sheet Metal out of Dinwiddie. For any Premier member or anybody at that matter watching us, following us, keeping up what we're doing. Western Sheet Metal, any sheet metal steel, aluminum sheet metal, all the above. Make sure you catch up with Mark, Western Sheet Metal. Thank you so much for coming on board. Let's not forget about HWR Welding and Repair, Chip Jaw McGraw, Corey Harville. Thank you so much.
McGraw.
Yeah, he's been doing a whole lot for us in all angles, but most importantly, between him and Western Sheet Metal, supplying us with our awesome trophies. So thank you, guys.
Yes, again, for sure. Thank all the sponsors this year. Well, let's get into the fancy stuff, man. Let's get into the exciting stuff. Did we have a race this past weekend? I think we did.
Man, sure. The recap. So earlier, I don't know if you heard me saying recap. Forgot about the introduction. Forgot about all that. I just ready to go into Dennis Anderson's Muddy Motorsports Park race number 2 for the Point Series Premier Mega Truck Racing. and on the road to the World Finals, number 2.
Yes. No, man.
And
It was
go ahead,
huge.
Matt.
It
Go.
was. I
Tell
mean,
'em.
dude, I'm
Tell
excited
'em.
too, man. I'm getting like you. I'm getting all antsy. Um, biggest truck count to date, I think, in mega truck history.
In our history,
Yeah. I mean,
at
period.
least in me and yours for sure.
I mean, it was 75 trucks total. Like that's pretty insane. We had 48 mega trucks and 26 one tons. I mean, everybody across the board. And then we had one little exhibition deal. The guy showed up late, and we kind of slid him in so he can make some passes. You know, just to put it
Quicksilver.
down.
Thank you, Ray.
Yes,
Thank you, Ray
yeah.
Watts.
Yeah, and thanks for Art letting him jump in with you and make a pass with him.
That was a good run because Art, they both thought they were just going to take it easy, and Ray took off, and then Art's like, "Oh no, heck no!" Wow, that was a good run. That was a great run, actually.
Yes, but you think, man, that was 75 total trucks. I did the math. I don't know if you did the math. That's 109 total passes.
Passes. 109 runs.
109 separate races down around that track.
Not including tough trucks, right?
No, that's just mega. That's just
was that Friday night too?
That's Friday night, Saturday. That's the whole from start to finish. That was
format.
109 races.
Wow.
That's intense, right? Like,
yes.
That dirt ain't seen that much traction in its life there.
Well,
so yeah,
we have plenty of that dirt in the driveway.
I hear the power washer outside right now, so some of that's being washed off as we speak. Yeah, no, like I said, dude, I got numbers written down, but man, it's crazy to look at numbers like that.
And the show never stopped.
No.
The show never stopped. We've had 3 events there. One thing Dennis has always told me is when we do bad. Every time before it happens, he tells me when we do bad, right? So he called me Monday morning early. It rained all day Sunday. They didn't get to do nothing cleaning up. Trash was all blown all over everywhere Sunday.
Yep.
He called me like 8:30 Monday morning and said, "I just want to tell you, I was scared. I was worried. You guys never stopped. The trucks never stopped. I didn't wait for a truck. I didn't have to yell Bailey. I mean, and when he called, first thing I thought was problems. I thought,
yeah, what's he calling?
To yell at us? Yep.
No.
So hands down,
all good vibes. Like I said, everybody Sunday, we were loading up, coming up, and talking to us and stuff. All good, positive stuff. Like I said,
shout out to the whole team, to Bailey, to Elizabeth, to Mike, Peggy, Dennis's crew, JP, and the boys down on the recovery equipment, Dennis,
Dylan,
the registration crew.
Yes. No, everybody. Like, it was a stellar performance. To put that many trucks on a track in the amount of time that we did it in. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I was a little scared. I'm still. That's a lot to deal.
Don't lie.
No, that's a lot to deal with. It's a lot to keep straight. It's just a lot to handle, and we did it. We did it really, really good. So
maybe what we should do is, I think we have a cool recap video.
Let's play that video.
I like that.
Today is going to be the day. I'm going to tell you right now, these guys are going to be lighting a fire, because today is when it all counts. You had to be bad to get into the tough rounds of racing today, and it's going to be an endurance race. It's not who's going to be the fastest right out of the gate. It's who can make it all the way to the last round. It's going to be good. Saturday, right here, before the sun falls, we're going to be done. And I'm going to be out here with Extreme King Sling doing a little ride-along, freestyle, and a little race pass. So wish everybody was here. Love you guys. Mega trucks, they're on the map to stay.
Let's give it up to Video to Media, man. Cody,
Man.
killing it.
That's
And
my blood's flowing just watching.
And got my blood flowing. So all out performance, them trucks looking good. Then Bobby Abbott killed it. Addison Blair killed it. Hey, Keith Pfeiffer killed it. Okay.
Yes.
And then let's not forget about our 1-ton guys. John Cruda, awesome job. Self-made dude from Minnesota, believing in what we're doing, traveling all the way out here from the other side of the country. Blake Webb and Time's Up, Alan Ragland's truck. What's his name? Wicked Fabricate, Duke's truck that he just turned over, the 1-ton truck.
Yeah,
great.
Time's Up.
Time's Up. Yeah, great job, up. Blake and Alan. And third place was
Monkey.
I'm used to saying your name first. Hey, we got some. Hey, John Cruda said there's a new sheriff in town, Monkey. All right.
Yeah.
So great job.
Down.
Great job to all those top competitors. Joey Hilton got in live entertainment, got third in the mega truck class. Good job, Joey.
Good job, Joey.
Not forget about all the other awesome badass racers. So.
Yeah, no doubt. And we just watched a video a minute ago, and we don't do a lot with times here, but the closest finish of the day, and I had to look at the camera and call it, was Ty and Chaos and Bobby Abbott and Abbott's Habit. And after the whole and Bobby won, and it took a lot of slow-mo pulling it down to just barely see the rim creeping out past Ty's tire to call Bobby the winner. But after it was all over with, Cody went back and pulled the video and broke it down into frames. Bobby won by 1/30th of a second. That was the separation. 1/30th of a second. And Premier ain't about times, but that's a time that I gotta tell you, because you ain't getting much closer than that without having to put them things back in the beam and do it again.
So that's a millisecond.
Yes, like that's insanely close. And while we're talking about that, while we've got that on the subject, just as we had a couple guys asking if the race.
So yeah, what would happen? What would happen if there was an identical tie, Matt and you and me and the three racers? If we had to bring three racers that were already out and ask them their opinions, what would happen if everybody deemed it a tie?
We asked the two racers to put them back in the lights and go again. You know, if that's the only thing we can do that's fair. We've had that happen, I think, once in the past 3 years. We had to have two racers rerun it. But yeah, if we can't call it, and I'll look at it and Joey will look at it. If we can't call it, we'll grab three racers and we'll get them to decide one win or the other win, or if they can't call it a tie, if they all agree on a tie, then we'll ask the racers to put them back in the beams and cut them loose again. If you tie again, man, y'all better have a whole lot of gas, because you'll just be racing until somebody wins or somebody slips up. But go back, Joey. I made some notes this time just because there's some cool stuff.
Nice.
I did.
Good job.
Like, we'll go. I'll hold my notes. I'm gonna hold them for the points, because there's some cool stuff going on with the points.
I was just going to add that we are actually going to be adding a brand new finish line camera system that will be taking pictures, 60 pictures every second. So we are upping that ratio to make sure that everything is as fair as possible with the top of the line equipment, and that will be implemented at Saluda.
And that and that'll take Matt and Joey out of it. It'll be a millipixel second, if I said that right, millisecond pixel. So it'll be obvious who won, and obvious if it was a tie. And
the fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of a second will be taken out. We'll be able to slow it down and grab everything. And like I said, that's all the stuff. You know, hey, we're not perfect. Premier at the moment, we're still learning. We're tried. You know, there was some things going on with the stage and stuff this time. We tried some different beams out, trying to make things better. We had some issues, as you guys know. with the
So
beams.
I'm not sure if this is a good time on top of the we had an issue with our red light, but I misinterpreted a couple people, and Art, I don't know if you're watching. I wanted to call you and talk to you about it beforehand, but so if first round you get out there, if you don't run your truck, it's going to be frowned upon one way or another. No written rule against it, really doesn't need to be. However, I told Art, I told I know I told two racers that they had to make a full pass to move on to the next round. And Matt and I, we kind of discussed that at the beginning of the race because, again, it's not a written rule; it's a moral rule, right? If you're broke and you're trying to start and you can start and you can't finish the race, we're not going to shun you for starting. We're not going to not advance you, especially if it's a bye round, right? So
Yeah.
I know I told Art, and I think it was Kyle Adams, somebody I told they had to make a full pass, which kudos to them because they did, and they killed it. They made hard passes. They put on a show. So most importantly, thank y'all for that. But Matt, make sure you fall into explaining that better.
Yeah. So just basically, if you start, first round, we want you to make a pass. If your truck's broken, we get it. Things happen. That round is for if something happens. We're not looking.
I mean, because I don't know if anybody's seen my buy round. I'm not speaking to the choir, not acting, right? So I could have done the same thing. I could have, but I don't know. My buy round was one of my best rounds. I don't know if y'all seen it.
I don't know if I've ever got a buy round. I've never raced myself. I'd probably still go out there and break even by myself. But
well, I drew somebody. I drew Ty. I think
competition deal.
Yep, and he was broken, so he wasn't able to. Anyway, sorry, Matt.
But yeah, so that's the deal. So if you start the race, if it's a buy round and you start the race and you don't finish, it's your own loss if you're in it for the points because you're cutting yourself short 2 points. If you can get to the finish line, get there. If you get a competition buy, same deal. If you start the beam, if you break the beams, cool. If you can't break the beams, you can't move on. That is no matter what. If you have a buy, draw a buy chip and you got a buy run, and you can't just sit in the back and say, no, go ahead and I'll just be ready for the next pass. You got to get out there. You got to trip the start beams. But like I said, we encourage full passes, man. We want to see races. We want to see stuff. We get if your truck's broken.
And yeah, Blake, it was 3 actually, people, because I did tell Blake. Sorry about that, Blake. But Blake went out and did a hard pass. I mean, put on a show. So again, kudos to you, Blake. Good job. And so yeah, I told 3 people wrong. My bad. And Klein, sorry, he did not take on that call out. He had another call out with his boy. Wasn't the strongest race, but he'll do better, I'm sure.
I think he ended up burning a transmission or something up, didn't he? I think he hurt something.
Yeah. Yep.
I think he went out there and hurt something.
He really did hurt his
yeah, no doubt. But no, so that's if there's any other, let's see, Matt knows how.
Talking about rules. So yes.
Again, like you said, if there's an issue, man, we get it. Guys, we're putting these trucks through lap after lap after lap. If you got something broken, especially you get a buy run and you got a broken truck, well, you got to make the call. So now if you can just get it across the beams, get back in and get it worked on, get yourself ready for the next round. So you have a full truck for the next round.
Yeah.
And that's all we ask, man. If you can make a race, please make a race. I promise you, we don't want anybody sandbagging, just trying to save the truck. We want people to put them out there, put on a show for these fans. These people pay good money. They sit out there in the bleachers all day long watching us. So we need to give them what they're there for. Any other we kind of got out of the dentist real quick and went into the rule talk.
Hey, good time. But talk about Dennis real quick. We can close out that part. What I will say is if you weren't there and you weren't in the pits having a ball, if you weren't networking and fellowshipping with your friends and eating food, the puns brought 100 pizzas for everybody. So did Tristan Adams' family. I mean, there was more pizza. Dude, I don't know if you've seen how big they were. They were like 4 foot by 4 foot
I didn't get
pizzas.
none.
What?
No, we were over there. You know what we was eating? We was eating that
Oh,
banana
yeah.
pudding.
Yeah, you was.
We had that
And some of
banana
that dirt cake.
pudding.
But no, so get back to good point Keith Spiker made. He had so much fun. Like Keith
Yes.
Spiker drove his camper up there. He was out there hanging out with us. There were smiles going on, trash talking in the pits. I mean, that was one for the books because everybody was there. Christy Matthews came, was yelling and taking pictures with everybody like she does. Like I'm gonna say, I had a ball. I had a ball.
No doubt. I mean, from start to finish, like I said, there was a little blip in the middle where I had some truck issues and it wasn't fun there for a minute. But as soon as you get back out the broken truck and you put it aside and you go back to the race and what's at hand, I mean, hands down. Like I've been on the edge of my seat a lot, and that race, I like, good God, it was awesome. Like it was.
And we expected, Dennis Ruger, all of our team expected the worst. Bailey, the Cody, the Cameron, like we expected it to be not good.
Oh yeah,
And
nah.
it ended up being phenomenal.
I learned that if you see Matt working on a truck, stay away from it because I'm over there trying to film him at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and he just starts yelling at me, "Grab a jack!" So I'm jacking up the transmission with a camera in one hand to make sure he got his transmission back in.
Man, when it gets down to that time, and while I got a second, I will while that's at hand. I had guys. I know I made a post the other night, last night about it, but I had guys, racers. Clark, Tommy, Brian, Self. Man, every which way I looked, people were underneath my truck. Wrenches, bringing tools, bringing food, like. And them guys hung out with me until 4:30 in the morning when we pulled a transmission out, had a transmission, half rebuilt another transmission to put it back in. And every racer that was around me was right there with me till 4:30 in the morning to make sure that I got back out on the track. And that's what it's all about. Like I don't care about going down the, win, lose, draw. None of that matters. I had the most fun this weekend with guys underneath my truck with me, helping me throw something back together. Like that was the most intense shit I had done in a long time.
I can say the same. It wasn't as intense, but
no.
I mean, I was hanging out next door to my rival, and I'm gonna tell you, the Wasted crew and the Live Entertainment crew got down, and not to forget the puns and Owen Sutton was right in the middle. Him and his family. They probably seen things they ain't never seen before. So good job for Owen and them. But Donnell turned up cleaning, and the old turned up mega truck was out there. When I tell you, our little crew, 5-6 campers deep, we were there. We had a ball. It
was probably best time so far. Short of racing for me, best time at Dennis's so far.
Before I bounce out again.
I've been at Dennis's since the start. Like Dennis said, from I think I was there the last race. So it was North versus South or something like that. His first year ever, and I don't think I've missed but maybe one or two since. So yeah, to date, best, craziest, funnest time camping. I mean, I've never camped out front. And that takes a whole new element to it, man. It's like you're camping. It's not like you're in the pits hanging out working on trucks all night. When you leave the truck, you can actually enjoy camping and hanging out with your buddies. And so, yeah, that was a pretty cool aspect of it, too. So, good job, Dennis, on pushing us to go out front and camp with the rest of the campers.
No doubt. We had fun out there.
Yeah.
Before I bounce out, everybody make sure you share this. We're approaching 8,000 followers. I've been watching it go up as we're going. And thanks, everybody, for liking it. We're about to hit 500,000 likes on one of our videos as well. So that's a major step. And I've been watching these numbers go up. So everybody make sure you share this and like our videos, and we appreciate you. Bye, y'all.
Yep, 100%. Thanks, Cody.
Yeah, Cody wasn't able to make it to his palace that he normally hangs out in. So
he's hanging out in front of the brick wall.
He's in him and Matt are in the same brick building. So, but yeah, real quick. So thank you to Misty and Brad. You're on here, dude. Killed it.
Yes.
Dude, your truck. You should not have flipped it, but It was a good, easy flip. I think you'll clean that up. I think your dad would have been proud. But I want to tell you, you killed it. The pictures that came out, Missy, thank you so much. Uh, everybody that has been involved and just getting our beautiful, awesome event out there. Just thank all you guys, the fans.
Joey's gone again. Hey, the fans. I got you, Joe. I picked up right where you left off. Keep going.
Well, I'm a fan too. I mean,
Oh yeah, hey.
I was looking for pictures to see where the rods shot out the motor.
Of yours?
No, Dennis's. I didn't get a
Oh
rod
yeah.
out. I didn't Dustin Baker it. Come on, man. I'm
There was
talking
a
about King.
lot of broken.
I'm a fan, man.
I
I'm a
know
fan.
there's. I look. So here's a funny little thing. I'm another little clip. So we brought 4 trucks, right? So
We
as
know.
Andrew calls it, Grandma. So Grandma has been. That's the OG Hell's Bells. That's my.
Let's give it up to Andrew Underwood. Though. Hold on, real
Yes,
quick.
man.
Hey,
I would tell
Andrew,
you.
dude, Andrew, you're who's next? Okay,
Yeah.
you're who's next.
Yeah, I mean, dude, he went out there and he did like a little half a stoppie in the freestyle. He even got like
He was going for it. I don't care.
Like,
what other mega truck's ever done that?
Dude, and what's crazy is so at 4:30 on. I gotta pick my days together. Friday morning, 4:30 in the morning, that truck fired up and drove on its own. I think for the first time, and it literally drove across our shop and onto the trailer at 4:30 in the morning. And the police showed up and told us not to start the truck anymore because there's houses behind our shop. And then so like that truck hadn't moved since the last time any of y'all saw me in it 5-6 years ago or whatever. And on Sunday, out of all 4 trucks, that truck drug all 3 of the rest of us back on trailers.
On the trailer.
With the OG Hell's Bells, yeah.
And I'll say this: that truck's drug me on trailers many times.
Yes.
Actually, me and Ethan's truck at the same time, if you don't remember correctly.
Yep. Yeah.
So.
No, that's Grandma, man. You can't beat her. You can't hurt her. Like, and man, it really, I think his first pass out, he drew Jeremy Young, and I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting Andrew not to even be in the race. And nothing against him, but
no, Jeremy's fast, boy.
Fast.
Yes.
And it was our shakedown pass. And Andrew was actually, they went in the corner together, and I'm like, man, like mind blown. We're on to something.
Talking about Jeremy just made me think of something. And it's a ha-ha, but it's real. So I don't have, we didn't get the points to put up on this, did we?
I've got the top 5, not up, but I've got the top 5 in my head.
So what I will say is Jeremy Young is in the points. And I feel like after the Virginia race, people's plans could change. That's all.
Yes, no doubt. That's what I said earlier. You don't catch a fish and get him halfway there and cut the line.
Right.
If you feel like you're doing good, man, hey, what's a few more miles? We might as well.
And I won't talk numbers because I don't know them, but I will say I hear Premier pays out end of the year more than 3 spots.
Every year it's bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So
and the top 10 will have some good reason to race for points.
100%. As you know, the last 2 years,
and the last 2 years, top 20 have seen something.
Yes.
So I would imagine at least top 20.
Yeah, no, this year, we're plans are in the same. But while we're talking about that, you want to go to let's go to like the actual points. I can give you a quick top 5 on each mega and 1-ton class. Yeah, I was reading that real quick.
No, Keith, hold on. No, Keith Spiker. No. That sounds like the timer. Did I just hear a timer, Keith Spiker? Hold on.
Yeah,
we don't race for free. We don't do that. You
got a really sweet RV that will take you all over this country.
Yes. And if not, we got sponsors. We don't need to drop a race. We need to race more, actually. We don't have enough.
So look, let's go into the 1-ton first.
Okay.
And it's kind of cool, man, because both classes,
family time.
it just shows you that they're badasses all over this country because our 1-ton number one in points right now is Johnny Falk out of Florida, right? And our number 2 is Trey Moody out of Virginia, right down the street from me.
Self-made, boy.
And then our number 3 is Marty Emerson out of Maine. How do we got people on all different ends of this, like from the northest of the north to the southest of the south?
It ain't just the South boys being fast no more. Or was it ever?
Well,
just love, guys. Just love.
Yeah. But I mean, you think about that. Like that's your 1, 2, 3 is you got a Florida guy, a Virginia guy, and a Maine guy.
That's everywhere in between. All East Coast. Hold on, Cruda. You better step the game up. You better get some of that.
And then I ain't gonna lie, coming in fourth, you got old Blake Webb, another Virginia boy, and you got Alan Ragland, another Virginia boy. So at the moment, Virginia's holding down the top 5. We may not be in the lead, but we're definitely we're definitely there. But yeah, let's go back to this real quick. Yeah, so now let's go on to huh?
I don't have the sheet you got.
I made personal notes, man. So yeah, now let's go to Megas. Bobby Abbott. He's out of New Hampshire, right? Then we got Clark Sawyer, number 2 in points, out of Virginia. And then you got Chris Schubert, number 3. So
hey,
you got
it, bro.
top 3 guys in the Megas.
I can promise you, Voodoo's looking to be up top. I just want y'all to know.
No doubt. But think about that. Top 3 guys in 1-tons and top 3 guys in the Megas span from New Hampshire and Maine all the way to Florida.
All the way.
And one in the middle. Like that's pretty cool to think about. And then again, I mean the Megas, you got Shane Tucker hanging out in 4th. You got a 3-way tie for 3rd. You got Jose. Oh, Shane, he's from Virginia, just so I make sure a little VA. You got Joseph Hilton, VA. You got Tristan Adams. He's tied. He's Georgia. I think he's Georgia. I'm pretty sure he's Georgia.
Yep.
And then you got Ethan Underwood.
VA.
So VA is holding it down strong on both lists.
Top 5 is like VA-ish.
VA-ish. But yeah, I just when I was looking at it, man, I was like, that's pretty daggone cool to think about, you know, just the fact that it's spread out that evenly. You know, there's guys up north, there's guys in, you know, around us, there's guys down south.
That's why I'm saying that third race is really going to be the maker or breaker of who really is here for the 3 races or who's here for the end of the year payout.
Yep. Yeah, no, and like I said, I didn't carry it on down. But there's a fight all the way. It's, you know, it's all close. And at the moment, we're only 2 races in. There's a lot of ties right now that'll get broken up as the year goes on.
I don't know how many points you got. I got 2 points at the first race, right?
Man, I don't.
And I did great at the last race. So in my eyes right now, going into our 3rd race, I feel like I still have a chance that I could win.
Oh, 100%. You know? I mean, I'm 4 races behind y'all, and I still feel like I can win. So I got to swing and swing hard.
You're gonna have to start drawing a little more lucky and meritorious for life. Did I say that loud enough?
Mean, I'm gonna have to do something. I don't know what it is, but I mean, it ain't even rear ends. It's everything. It's drive shafts.
Okay. All right. Well, you own it.
It's everything. So
talking about racing, talking about points, talking about races, talking about how many races you need for the road to the World Finals. You need 3 consecutive races. 3 races. You got to make.
Where does that take us?
Points races to the World Finals at Golden Isle Speedway in Waynesville.
Sounds right.
Waynesville, Georgia.
Yep, Georgia.
And Steve, dude, that whole crowd up there. When I tell you they are ready for mega trucks, we brought Voodoo up there at their biggest circle track race. They call it the Super Bowl of circle track racing. And when I tell you we exposed mega truck racing to circle track racing, those people are excited to see mega trucks right there at Golden Isle Speedway.
In the facility, like I said, I didn't go. I watched the video. I know I got to listen to y'all talk about it a whole lot, but the facility looks awesome. I know circle track racers have been there and told me the same thing. Like, facility is second to none. Concrete pads in the pits for the trucks, for your trucks and trailers to sit on, so you got a good place to work on your trucks. Bleachers and stands and VIP, the whole 9 yards. Camping, RV parking, RV.
I did hear that the Puns are going to rent out the big VIP. What I heard. I don't know.
Come on, man. I was gonna cash in all my change.
No, I think as big as your family is, everybody can chip in $1. You got it, dude. I can't beside you. No, hey, good question. Good comment, Camden. So a truck does not necessarily have to make 3 races. What does have to happen is you have to abide by the 1 mulligan rule throughout the season. And in your case, Cam,
the truck does have to make 1 points race to be raced at the finals.
That's right. And lighten that a little bit, Matt.
Yeah, just so same.
I gotta
same
go
deal
shut
with
my door real quick.
Same deal with the old mulligan. So yes, you have to make 3 races in.
Sorry.
So yeah, you drove. Yeah, so you driving Blake's truck for your first race, yes. And now, if you make 2 more in your truck by the end of the year, or whatever,
Blake's truck would have been his mulligan.
Yep, that's your mulligan. And then you have your truck from then on. Then you're good. You're eligible to race it in the finals, in the world, whatever the heck it is of racing.
No, it's a world final. No, it's a total world final. You're talking about $100,000 race, 100,000 plus. Biggest sponsors, biggest race of actually we've had, as we would call, the biggest race, mega truck race up to date, and I can promise you that this world final will top that.
Yeah, 100%. And like you said, guys, if y'all have any questions, man, again, don't hesitate to reach out to me, Joey. It's funny. I keep moving my camera thinking Premier's going to come down on the screen, and it stays the same. But yeah.
I mean, mine moves.
Man, get out of here. So yeah, don't hesitate to reach out to me or Joey. Private message us. If you want to talk, we can shoot you a number. Give us a call. We can answer any question. Yeah, we don't want anybody screwed up. We don't want anybody to miss something that they think they should have known. So if you question it, please shoot us a message or call us. Drive shaft containments are huge on hoops. Yeah, so we're looking. What actually, yeah. Yeah, so we want drive shaft full containments. I think we let drive shaft hoops go the first race and kind of got on everybody and told them to make sure about the second race that you have them in. I think at Dennis's too, there may have been 1 or 2 people that hadn't raced with us yet that, the first race with you, we've got a tech card and, we'll make a little note on it. Hey, here's what you got to have by next time. We'll let you know, hey, your drive shaft loops aren't enough. You need to have the full containment. We're just trying to, it's a safety thing. We get a lot of other trucks and a lot of other classes don't run certain things that we run, but we'd rather take a step above just to make sure we're super safe and nobody's getting hurt, whether it be you or somebody in the stands or, a track crew standing there on the side of the track as you go by and something comes out of the truck and gets a hold of somebody.
And these are things that will be a solid concrete rule moving forward in 2025. Yep. I'm not going to say we're stretching anything, but we're growing into what the rules are going to be. 2025, we have a big plan for this sport. So there's going to be more required. Of course, what comes along with that is more payouts and more
just
Exposure, more exposure,
yeah.
more exposure. So,
Hang on, there's a
we're
question about some other safety stuff real quick while I can see it. Yes, the 1-ton class. They're just asking safety requirements. It's actually on our page, on our Facebook page. But yeah, if you go, we want a Hans neck brace. We want fire gloves are highly recommended. A head sock is required. Fire shoes, leather boots, racing shoes, something like that's required. Full race suits required. And yeah, Hans or a neck brace and a helmet and all that. The only thing that's not 100% requirement is the gloves right now, and that's more we highly recommend it. But yeah, the rest of the stuff is definitely a requirement. Yeah, not tennis shoes. No, leather boots or racing shoes. A fireproof racing shoe. Yep. Any other good questions that have popped up?
not Nike Air Maxes.
Nah.
Ethan and
Yeah.
them okay out there?
Oh, you hear him holler?
Yeah, are they all right?
There's a lot of excitement going on underneath me. They're all pumped up with the live feed. I can hear it underneath of me. It's the delay. But yeah, let's see what else we got going on. Yeah, anybody else got any questions as far as the year goes so far, or questions about racing, or anything upcoming?
I think we should talk about the remaining schedule because we got as big as the beginning of the year, which we haven't even made to our third races, is as big as the end of the year schedule is, or the second half, right?
No doubt, no doubt. So our next one is actually closer than some would like to think it is. It's only a couple weeks away.
VA.
But
Yeah.
May 18th, it's right down the street from my shop. It's the closest track that I get to go to all year. It's 30 minutes from me. But
Used to be Matt's home track till
it
I
used
took it
to
over.
be, yeah. No, I don't know about that. We've shared.
Hey, Shane's in
Um,
there now. Hey, Shane's in there
Hey,
now.
I
He's
can
looking to own things too now.
no lie. I ain't had luck. That's the only. I think that's the only wins.
Is it luck though, or should it
Man,
be
it's got to be.
skill?
There's no way you can
Skills.
have that much bad skill. You know, like you
Oh,
can
you
be.
talking about you? Oh, I thought we were
Yes.
talking about me and me. I'm sorry.
No, me. Like I can't have that much bad skill to break that much stuff. I've raced for a long time and never broke the things that I've broke in the last 2 or 3 years. I think this truck has a little black cloud that's just dancing around top of it, and right when it thinks that I'm doing good, a little lightning bolt comes down and it's like, bye y'all. No, you're not.
Yes,
So
Glenn. Shutdowns next year too. Yeah. Kill
yes.
switch systems next year. Yes, Glenn. Full body rules next year. There's different rules. We're taking this sport to the next level, guys. If you can't put a body on it so somebody can recognize what your truck is, you're not going to be able to run with us.
No more
We're we're
go-karts.
we're turning the competitive sport into the competitor sport. So if you guys want to run with the big money, you want to run with the big dogs, you're gonna have to do just a little. Expectations are gonna be just a little bit more.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wayne Farmer's calling that his home track for the one time.
He must be talking about straight line stuff.
He's been known. He's been known.
No, I'm just messing with you, Wayne. Truck looked good this weekend.
Yeah, it did.
So yeah,
But Dennis
so May
did ask me
18th,
a question. Hold on, real quick. Dennis wanted to know what those rails were underneath of your truck, Wayne. They work, but they were
the trailing sways. I mean,
trailing rails
skis,
is what
trailing skis.
trailing rails is what Dennis called them. All love. All
All
love.
right, so let's go back to the schedule. So yeah, May 18th, the pit, Virginia Motor Speedway, Jamaica, Virginia. That is our upcoming event. That'll be race number 3. June 15th, we head to one of my favorite tracks, Mountain Madness, Esperance, New York. New York State Off-Road Park. Man, I'm going to tell you, that's another one of them tracks. If you've never been there, don't miss it. That place is awesome. The racing's awesome. Everything's awesome. The whole weekend's great from start to finish. Tug pads, mud bog, bounty holes, trails to ride, you name it. Fun stuff to do there. Bring your family, bring your friends.
And I did hear that maybe Joe Hilton to be on the mic at the tug pad. That's just what I heard. I don't know if that's concrete or not. They signed a contract. But
Who is this Joe Hilton we keep talking
I did hear that Joe Hilton's going to be on the mic
I swear,
at the tug
it's like
pad.
a different personality. You got a Joseph, a Joey, and a Joe. It's three guys all wrapped up in one little fella.
He's got 3 pages. You ought to check him out.
Right. You made me lose track. Our
Schedule.
5th event, I had to count it out. Our 5th event is another 2-day, July 26th and 27th at Black Rock Adventure Park in Canute, Ohio. Never been there. It should be a pretty great thing. I think that's the Trucks Gone Wild event.
Yes, what I can tell you, that's another 2-day event. What I can tell you is them boys are stoked to have us. They're looking for the heat that we're bringing. He's been messaging me, commenting. The guy is excited. The whole town is following what we're doing. So when we go to Black Rock, I want you to know we're gonna be
Huge.
rumbling the rocks.
Huge. Speaking of rocks, our last points event for the year will be September 21st up in the mountains at Rush, Kentucky, at Rush Off-Road. That place is another.
I've been watching videos.
Man.
I watched literally we at dinner last night. We watched the Mega Truck Series. I couldn't find your truck. It didn't make the video. Sorry, you were probably working on it in the pits.
Yeah.
But when I tell you the class of trucks have updated tremendously.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if they're ready for us, dude. When I tell you, big, tall, mega tall trucks.
Dude.
Way different class of trucks.
Yes.
Way different class of trucks.
So yeah, that'll be our final points race. And like you said, that's another not only great place to race at, a weekend of fun. Trail riding, you name it, bring your buggies, all kind of stuff, cruise through the woods. It's all kind of cool stuff to do there.
Yeah,
Trails
Marty Emerson probably won't make that race because he'll be out on a hill somewhere on Friday night.
Rock bouncing, cliffs to climb with your Marty trucks, with your rock bouncing trucks.
I got a free ride. I got a free ride with him. So.
But yeah, so that'll be our final points race of the year.
And Matt, we probably should let everybody know how important that banquet race is. So, trophies, payouts. No, you don't have to be there to get your earnings, but this is where we get a chance to just network and fellowship more than ever together, love on each other, congratulate each other. This is where we'll give out our trophies, our certificates, all of our earnings from the whole point series. It's not a points race. There is a mechanics race, which I think there's a rival from last year going on. I hear there's a few extra mechanics that got thrown in. So what I will say is that's just as important as your points race, especially if you're in the money or top 10.
It's just a fun. I mean, there's nothing. Everybody wants to win during the day, but you get to take the serious and the thinking about how far you just get to enjoy the whole day. It's all laughing and games and joking and everybody, all the racers having a good time together. And then after the race, we all come together. We throw a big bash with food and, like Joey said, all your awards and prizes and, payouts and stuff for the year. So it's definitely one you don't want to miss. Last year we did it for the first time at the pit. And they were gracious enough to jump on again this year, and
and not to mention a full catering room, and then the Sawyer family turned it out for us, the full bar out there. When I tell you, it was a party.
Yes, no,
it was
awesome, and that's October 5th, at the pit.
And Bert asked a really good question in his case. Man, he's a mechanic for a lot of guys. Oh, hold on, Bert. I don't think you're eligible. You
No,
got to
because
be a
you're a
rookie
driver.
or not.
Yeah.
Sorry, Bert. It's not just a mechanics race.
Stop
There you
beating
go.
up on the Stop beating up on the kindergartners, man. But I think last year, I think everybody, all the mechanics threw up a few bucks and they all put it all in one pot, and whoever won got all the money.
Yeah, so Andrew's not a mechanic anymore either.
No,
Let's
he's
just make
out.
that
And
clear.
people thought last year he wasn't. But I promise you, last year he literally had never. He drove my truck, the original Hell's Bells, one time, like the first year it was built, across Dennis Anderson's field on Sunday to load the truck up, and then got out of it and didn't even load it up. He made me load the truck up. He just drove it across the field 50 feet, turned around, drove it back, and got out. And was like, all right, here you go. And never got back in one again until that day. So, yeah. But it's again, he drove it one time at that mechanics race, and then he cracked off in Georgia in my truck for his mulligan.
And then he was already hooked, but
he ain't looked back since. I mean, he threw passes out in my truck like he'd been in it for years, and he jumped in this, my old truck, and he's laying down some good passes with that now too. We just get him a little more horsepower, and he'll be there.
So somebody's wife, can't see it that good, but somebody's wife said, "What about a wife's race?" So I don't know about y'all, and I don't know who pays y'all's bills, but I mean, my wife probably, she gets to do whatever she wants, and I don't know about that, but she probably would coordinate something like that. But I don't know about your wife, Matt. I mean, answer that, Matt. I can't. I don't have one wife.
That might be letting the cat out the bag, but yeah, my wife might be my mechanic. So that's why she's changing my oil. She's doing my maintenance, and it's not the first time.
Misty just chimed in.
It's not the first time that she drove the old truck too. She drove the OG Hell's Bells at Hogweiler on Sunday.
I'd probably let her drive that one again, man.
I mean, hey, she might do better than me in my truck. She can drive. I'll give it to you. We used to do backyard flat track go-karts, and she would race with the best of us and outrun. I mean, I got me and a couple buddy of mine who are actual dirt track, circle track racers, and she'd be right up in there beating and banging and beating on those guys too and winning. So yeah, my plan is if my truck will make the full day, I'm gonna try to throw her in it for the mechanics race. So
Donnell,
she don't got to race with the wives. She'll race with the mechanics.
Donnell, nobody's letting the kids drive the mega trucks. They can foot race, they can sack race, they can egg race with the little egg.
How old are these kids?
Yeah, sorry, Donnell. That was way to think, way to be about the kids. You know what I mean? Bring the sacks and let them do the sack race like at the field day.
Yep, there you go. Man, I think we've hit everything.
Ooh, Corey just got called out by Dylan. Wow,
man.
Hey, way to highlight that, Cody. Thank you. But it can't be in my truck because
why?
He can't fit in it no more with that big bad ass Butler seat. But what I will say is maybe that should be the debut. Oh no, I didn't.
You already slipped once, but we're gonna unslip you.
People have seen pictures.
Stop slipping.
For Corey to tell, not me.
Yeah. But it could be a good time.
There's going to be a kid foot race. There'll be a kid foot race there.
You will have a kid in the mail. So yeah, did you mention the date for Gold Mile?
November 9th.
8th and 9th.
10th. 8th and 9th. 8th and 9th, I'm sorry.
Yes. November 8th and 9th, Golden Mile Speedway. World Premier World Finals. PMTR World Finals.
First ever.
Race. Yes. So yeah, that's November 8th and 9th in Waynesville, Georgia. You got anything else?
It's not too far off I-95. And it's on the way to South Georgia Motorsports Park from Virginia.
Yeah. Michael Scott, I'm going to try and catch Yeah.
But yeah,
Anybody else got any good? I still got some dirt cake I'm trying to finish.
So real quick, FTI Sniper Gearboxes, All Out Performance, Clayton Homes, Hoyles Tire and Axle, Butler Built Seats, Pool Truck and Next Generation, Davis Off Road, Birch 4x4, KJ Custom Cuts, Marker 70 Marina.
Keep going.
Wheezy Graphics, thank you. Video Co Media, Speed Squad Marketing, Bunch Concrete,
2J's, Davis Auto Sales, Wicked Fab, Brannick Motorsports, Chino's Home Service, Willwood, Harville Welding Services,
and our brand new Western Sheet Metal. Thank you for coming on board.
Western Sheet Metal. Yep. Yeah. Anybody
And
else got any questions?
Hold on. I got one more. Actually, I'm late because at our Dinwiddie race, we picked up Able Asphalt Company. Peter and his 4 boys, his whole family, his entire family, because they run all up and down the East Coast. There's guys up in Maryland, down in Georgia. They're following what we're doing. They've been following what we're doing. He came to Dinwiddie. He's seen what we were doing. He's like, I want in with that. I want to give y'all money. I want to help what y'all are doing. I told you about it, Matt. We both forgot, but Abel's Asphalt. You guys are great. Thank you, Peter. Hope y'all are watching. Hope y'all are keeping up what we're doing. We're going to get a new banner. You guys will be on there. We'll be talking about you guys more. If you guys are in the the Virginia East Coast area, need some asphalt done, Peter with Able Asphalt, they will pick you up.
100%. Anybody else got any other quick questions? Misty says she's got some more photos about to pop up after the live. Thank you again, Misty, for those. Making all of us look like superstars. Yeah, anybody else got any more questions or comments or anything real quick before we jump off here?
And shout out to Dylan Bigelow. Dude,
yes,
you've been running around the pits for nothing forever.
Yeah.
Thank you. We couldn't do it without you.
Dude didn't have a voice. Dude didn't have a voice by the end of the day.
Dennis's race went. If there's anybody, one person to thank at Dennis's, it's Dylan. Yes. Dylan Bigelow, you're the man. Wasted Crew, thank y'all for giving us to him, giving us him to us. And I mean, he was back and forth, making ends meet from start to finish. Trucks were on the line because of him. Mike D, thank you. The whole Premier team, you guys are great.
And shout out to all the racers. Like, you guys rocked and rolled. You know, it wasn't a lot of lag time waiting. I don't think Dylan had to yell at too many people about being ready and getting in the truck. Everybody was pretty much ready.
Everybody was accountable. Everybody was accountable. Good job, guys.
I mean, I always try to find, and it looked like most people did, find the truck 5 ahead of you and make sure you're strapped in when you see that truck go out there. That way you know you're set, ready to rock and roll. The quicker we can get these shows off, man, the better, the better that it looks for us, the better that, you guys do. The more people are going to want us to come to that track. If we can shoot out a 110, 120, 130 race in the matter of 5 hours, that's pretty big. So, the better we get at this, the more races we'll be able to do in a short amount of time, the more places we'll be able to take this. So
all the rules were met.
Job,
all of the rules were met. All the requirements were met. Nobody didn't make a chip draw. Like it was clean, very clean.
Yep, 100%.
Good job, drivers.
100%. So yeah, I think we've had a good show.
All right, they're ringing you, Matt. So Carl's saying, "What's the word?" He's probably waiting on you. So hey, guys, thank you guys so much. You're awesome. Premier Mega Truck Racing.
Yep.
Let's like and share this real quick before we get off of here. Hey, guys, if you're involved with us, everybody should be liking this. Misty, I'm going to call y'all out. Camden, Carl, Marty, Bailey.
I want to see
Dylan.
A share from all of y'all.
Let me get a like out of Bert. Let me get a share out of Bert. Let me get how about Blake? Hey, share on. Share the love, guys. Let's all be part of something great. Let's make racing great again, at least Mega Truck Racing.
I'm sharing as we speak. I got the proof.
Yeah, I'm going to hang up and share it because I still haven't figured out how to do it on this screen.
I don't need it. I got a tablet beside me.
Yeah.
I'm double dutying. But cool deal. Yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in, man.
Matt, real quick. Hey, good job to
Go
you,
for it.
brother. Good
Man,
job
good
to
job
you.
to you. We
Yeah.
both have killed it, man. We both done a great job. We both, like I said, but it ain't just us. It's Premier.
Everybody's sharing, so thank you. Hey, if the puns are watching, can y'all share too? Thank y'all. Love y'all. Keith Spiker, if you're still on here, hey, thanks. Love you.
Oh.
No, a share does not give a point, Marty.
No.
See y'all in Saluda. Awesome.
Yeah.
Johnny Wicks.
That's the way it should. Yep.
Good job, too, by the way, Johnny. Killed that turn. I didn't get to see you
Yeah,
run
dude,
personally.
I was watching that in that promo video. I got to figure out what he's got going on that thing, because that thing whipped around the turn like it was a front wheel drive with the E-brake.
Hey, their 106 is built right with the right power.
Like,
And kudos to Greg Elder out there tuning Johnny's truck up. I don't know if they kicking out a little nitrous or not, but I want to tell you, it was running proper. Good job, y'all.
Yep, no doubt. All right, well, yeah, we will. We'll try to grab another live feed here before Saluda, and we'll get that going and get a little intro into that place, into that weekend. But yeah, thank y'all for joining us. Thank y'all for, if you were at the race, man, you got one heck of a show. If you were at Dennis Anderson's, if you missed it, May 18th, we will be at the pit in Jamaica, Virginia. Do not miss that, because again, that is going to be a huge event. That is going to be 70 plus trucks again.
Oh,
Joey shooting stuff.
Little important information. The pit. I think we should throw. I haven't gotten confirmation from Clark, but I'm pretty sure we're good. I think we should have a potluck. I think we should have a potluck at the pit. I think Friday night should be. I mean, I know you probably won't be there because you'll be working on 106s, but I will say for anybody, tell Allison, tell the family, tell the wives, tell all the peeps, let's do a potluck. And we'll make a post or something about it to finalize it. But I think that would be great. I think it'll be fun. It will be normal at the pit. We should do a good Friday night potluck. It's just good networking and fellowshipping, guys.
Yep, 100%. I'm down for that. But yeah, we'll make a little post or something on our racer feed or whatever, and try to get all the information out to y'all and all that. Man, there's some call outs happening already. We're weeks away from the race.
Hey, Russ, way to do it. Acting like, hey, that's one way to get it out there. Hey, live is just as good as making a feed. They don't always take it, but hey, you got a good chance to get it right here because you're live. Way to kill.
You gotta watch Marty though, man. Marty throws some rules in if you ain't careful. If he beats you, you gotta put it on the trailer. I didn't see Marty throwing that rule out many times. If he wins, or winner goes on, loser goes on.
Oh yeah, he'll first round you if you want to call him out. He'll be like, if you
there
load
he
up
is.
if
Load
you
it
lose.
up.
Look,
Load it up after the
he's
first
doing it right now.
There's the Marty call out right there.
He did it. He did it. He did the monkey.
Yep. Yeah, you gotta. Marty don't play around with that call out, man. You screw up and lose, that thing's going on the trailer.
I hear you, Mike. I hear you. Mike said now that he got that loss out the way, he's ready to take me on. You were there. I promise you that. You were right. Go back to them videos. You seen it. That's why you're calling it out, because you seen it.
I'll tell you, dude, that truck's come a long way. Like,
heck yeah.
And
he ain't scared to push it.
No, heck no. Hey, Cody's back.
Hey, speaking of videos, any drivers that have videos, we really appreciate y'all. If y'all have them from in-cab, please send them over. The email address is up. Some of y'all, if you're not part of the group yet, we have a drivers group as well on the Facebook to intercommunicate with staff and us and drivers as well. So both of those things, if we can get videos from y'all if possible, and communicate with each other through the group as well.
Yeah, so all you drivers, definitely look out for those things. Look out for those pages popping up.
Yeah.
That's Cody and them trying to, just like I said, looking for another way to reach out to you guys to keep y'all in the loop on what's going on and what they're doing. A lot of big things coming. I mean, we've got ideas around every corner. on what we want to do with this series, on what we do with trying to help promote you guys into a larger than life setting. So yeah, we will. You guys just make sure you're checking that stuff out, and if you see those pages pop up, join them and be a part of what's going on.
Yep.
I want the other big Ford. Man, Brad Kovacs, you trying to call out Brian Self? Brian will be there. You might not want that, Brad. You might
Ethan
not
just
want
confirmed
that.
it. Ethan
Yeah,
just
I was like, you
confirmed
might
it.
not want old Brian Self. That big old Ford gets down.
Hey, I'm
I
gonna
ain't
just
saying
say this.
Brad don't get
Hey,
down, but
nothing against Mr. Self, but my teammate right there, Brad, he's
man, I don't know.
he got all the knuckle twisted up. Hey, he's ready. He ain't scared to tear it up no more. I
I
can tell
told
you
Brad,
that.
I said, look, leave the body off that thing. Take the body off of Saluda, leave nothing but the cab, and learn how to drive that thing. Sling it in as hard as you want to sling it in. The worst
Don't
you're
worry
gonna do is
about
put it on
Brad.
the roof.
Hey, don't worry. You worry about Brian. All right. Look, don't worry about Brad. I got Brad. Brad's
See?
ready. Body or
Brian
no
ain't
body.
scared.
Look, I just want you to know Brad is good. Don't you worry about Brad.
No, all Brian Self said he's in.
All right. Well, we can talk about that. I mean,
Hang on, look, Brian, you gotta make some stipulations, man. Tell Brad to turn the rear steer off.
we don't need no stipulation. Nah, we ain't told y'all to make no. Brad, hey, Brad, we're gonna talk real soon. Don't you talk to nobody till the manager. I'm the manager. All right. All right.
Come on now, leave that rear steer off. It'd be a race.
Or maybe you should get rear steer. Okay.
Man, but hey, you wait till I think Brian's actually got. I gotta look that up. He's got an event coming up, so that's a pulling truck. If you guys don't know, that is a wheel stand-in sled pulling monster truck. Like that's what that dude does with that truck on a normal basis. He actually spent the last months in his shop tweaking and adding different shocks and adding sway bars and roll cage and all kind of crazy stuff to fit in with being a mega truck and be safe for him to actually race that thing on a course. But
Well,
yeah,
he's
that was his
definitely
first
ready because
time.
he's ready. He's done commented. We got this, all that. Well, I just want y'all to know. Let me talk about Brad. Brad's been building this truck for 10 years. Let me tell you what he's about. He's a Ford big blower motor looking for answers. He'll take care on any one of you big dogs that want some of him. All right, we can talk all about that. Where you at,
Look,
Brad?
funny story about Brad. The second set of shocks. So the first set of shocks that when I built Hell's Bells originally were borrowed, and they lasted like half the race, and they broke all the pieces and springs went flying, so that ended my night. But Brad actually loaned me the bottom accumulators. That's how long he's had parts for this truck. The bottom accumulators that are on that truck right now were on Hell's Bells when the first Hell's Bells came out 10 years ago. So pretty cool little story. I mean, Brad's been in my corner since day one, pretty much, as with a mega truck.
You see him talking you up now, Brad, huh?
And now he's in your corner.
Hey, that's how you do it, boy. That's how you do it.
I still got Brian. I still got Brian.
This is what it's about, guys.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Hey, and Russ. Hey, I'm not against you and Marty, but I'm gonna tell you, the underdog has to earn his way up. All right. It's taken me numerous ways and races to work my way up. I've lost to many of them.
Oh,
but
yeah.
You're on the right track because you ain't gonna get it unless you earn it, and you got it. Hey, and hey, Uncle Joe. Hey, Emily. Can you tell Macy I said hey? And I guess you can tell Abby I said hey too. My nieces, y'all. Check them out.
Nieces.
Yeah. But no, awesome job, Matt. Good job.
Yeah, no doubt.
Thank all of
y'all tonight.
Yeah.
Like I said, we'll throw up another live feed. It may not be next Thursday. It may. You never know. We'll just figure out what we got to talk about. Me and Joey come up with some cool stuff to talk about. We'll come bore y'all's nights with some fun stuff to jabber about. If not next Thursday,
or excite your life. Or excite your life.
Yeah, that too. We are pretty exciting people. I mean, I got this sweet Premier logo and this brick background behind me, man. It's like I'm laying in front of a wall. We got to lighten yours up, though.
Hey, mine's the real deal. Look.
I know. Look, watch. If I move real fast, see my hand? I'm like the Matrix. It disappears. But yeah. All right, yeah. Thank y'all for tuning in. Thanks again to all our sponsors. Thanks to all the tracks that took us on board this year. We plan on showing out. We've shown out at 2 so far. We plan on showing out at every one from here on out. The show's going to get bigger and better. Competitors are going to get stronger every event. So you boys better check them nuts and bolts. Make sure everything's tight and ready to rock. And we'll see y'all next time.
See y'all.